name is Chardline lifestyle digital content creator, but outside of that, I also work for the city of Boston in the municipal government capacity. During COVID, I've been finding a lot of interest in indie designers, looking at a lot of like small designers, because those are the pieces that no one ever has. I'm ready to shoot my fall stuff. Be 4 pieces I knew that I needed or that I wear consistently. One piece is brown leather. This type of material that recently just started coming onto the scene, jean jacket. Another thing that I like to wear a lot are prints, and specifically leopard print. If you don't actually put yourself out there because you're scared, then you're never going to know like what your capabilities are.
Hi guys, welcome back to OOTDBOSTONIAN podcast. Today we have a special guest. She is a influencer based in Boston, fashion and lifestyle blogger. So here we go. Hi Chardline, would you mind tell us about yourself?
Sure. My name is Chardline I am a 31-year-old lifestyle digital content creator, but outside of that, I also work for the city of Boston in the municipal government capacity. I've been working for the city since I was 18 years old, and I've been doing a lot of lifestyle blogging / digital content creation since I was 21 years old or 22, I'm not too sure, but I know it was around the time that I graduated high school. I just started talking about a lot of the clothes that I wear, what plus size women can wear, what's out at the stores, and then that also ended up branching into where I am today.
Yeah, so you've been like blogger since almost 10 years actually.
Yeah.
What inspired your style? What inspired your style?
Oh, I think a lot of it has to do with my mother and my grandmother. They were the type of people who, if they went to the hospital, they would look like they were going to church. If they were going to church, it would look like they're going to the wedding. And if they were going to a wedding, it looks like they were going to meet Queen Elizabeth. They always felt like a big part of, the Haitian culture is being as presentable. Being in Haiti, while we didn't have a lot of means, at least my family didn't, because I'm first generation here, they made sure they could do the best with what they had. So a lot of those kind of transitioned with me. And when it came to dressing up as a plus size woman, I realized there weren't a lot of places that I knew about, but I was a natural born student. So I knew that I wanted to keep researching and looking at what other people had out in the atmosphere. So then I found an abundance of opportunity and of a lot of resources, but I didn't know how to share it. So I just started my blog and it took off.
Actually, I saw your post, like your blog. I do research that you have like a bunch of fashion that you write down all of the brands. So what kind of brand that you really love?
Brands that I really like to wear, Lane Bryant. They're actually one of the first plus size places. They first started off at maternity wear, I believe, and then they took off to a lot of modern apparel. I also like Ashley Stewart. Loft. Loft is one of my favorite brands. I love working with them, but they have the best jeans and really great quality clothes. So like, a wide range of women can actually shop there. So I appreciate them a lot. But I also have been finding, especially during COVID, I've been finding a lot of interest in indie designers, looking at a lot of like small designers, because those are the pieces that no one ever has. You don't have to worry about another person having your shirt, or it's just, sometimes it's really just interesting and intricate designs that you won't find. And thrift shopping is also a great thing I like to do too, because nothing is better than finding a Dior jacket for $20 that once cost who knew how much. Yeah. So it's always fun to do that.
That's true. It feels like you find a treasure behind like in every cloth.
Yeah. Exactly. It's like, and you could tell it's real because of the quality. You see the stitching, and some people just don't feel the same way about that piece anymore, but I just happen to like it still.
Yeah, it's the way how you mix and match your outfit as well.
Exactly. That's all. So however you put it together is how it's going to be.
That's true. Fall is coming. Do you have find like one kind of like must-think item that you should like wear during this fall?
I'm actually getting ready to shoot my fall stuff right now, which is so funny. Just coming from work, I'm like, oh, I got to get my fall reels. I'm doing Instagram reels. I think that like if there were going to be 4 pieces I knew that I needed or that I wear consistently, one piece is brown leather. So I'm not, or brown pleather, but it's this type of material that recently just started coming onto the scene. I love it. I've seen it in pants, I've seen it in skirts, I've seen it in jackets. So I know I want to mix and match with that with different things. A jean jacket, for some reason, a jean jacket is something you can layer with it. When it's the fall, sometimes you're not too sure, especially with New England weather, whether it's going to be a hot day or cold day. So it could always elevate a look if you're want to make it look casual, if you're going on a midnight stroll or something of that nature. And it's always cute. Like you can really layer it with any type of outfit. Another thing that I like to wear a lot are prints, and specifically leopard print. Leopard print is almost like a solid to me. You could put leopard print with a denim top. You could put leopard print with polka dots, however you want to mix it. Leopard print acts as a great neutral because it's one of those patterns that have been around for a lot. And you basically can find anything in leopard print, from purses, shoes, skirts. I'm actually doing a skirt and like 5 ways to wear leopard print with the skirt. So it's always so fun over here in this little factory.
Can
And
it.
yeah, no, I love it. I mean, I could wear it every day if I wanted to.
That's true. You've been blogging like almost 10 years, and then do you find it hard to be a blogger in Boston?
In Boston, I guess because I'm more of a niche blogger, it doesn't seem that hard because, well, okay, so I guess it's a double-edged sword. Being a niche blogger, meaning my specific audience is really around plus size women, it's tough to find a lot of other plus size women who also blog. So my blog community is typically formed of women who don't look like me or who don't shop at the same places as me. But that's okay. If we're not talking about fashion, we're still able to talk about lifestyle. So when I used to go to Boston events, it was cool to meet up with them, go with drinks after. Or I went to an event with Neutrogena. They took about 15 of us influencers and they put us up in a hotel for 2 days. And we had dinner, we got to go around the town. It was a really great experience. But what I liked about that the most was being able to meet other bloggers. However, it's not very hard for me because if brands are looking for a plus size blogger in Boston, there's probably like a good 5 of us, I think, and that's being generous. I don't know like who's out there. Also, what brands have been doing a lot has been like, hey, if you're in LA, please come, or if you don't mind driving to New York, we don't mind, paying for whatever it is that you need to go there. They've been pretty good about that as well.
No, that's really great. It's good though for you too. Like, I mean, it's kind of hard for some people as well because like growing in the Boston community, sometimes it's a small community that like not really many brands that see us as well.
Yeah. So a lot of my brands, they don't think of Boston as the fashion brand. However, because I'm more of a niche blogger, I know that brands, if they're looking for someone, they know to look for the online community online versus in Boston.
It's how you create your market as well.
Yep. It's always about that. Yep.
That's true. Do you the next question that we would like to ask, do you have any upcoming project that you would like to share with our audience?
I have some things in the pipeline with Loft. Loft has been a brand that I've been working with for a while. So because of NDAs and stuff, there's only so much that I can like say, but I do have something with Loft. I am actually doing a whole redo of my houses, working with a few brands. So I'm going to show what the room looked like before and what it looks like now, and then how I'm working with someone to decorate it and also have multi-purpose functions within one room. I'm also going to be doing a review on a new mattress, a mattress that's actually for plus size women. People think, oh, you just buy a mattress, it's all the same, but we're not all the same weight, or we don't all have the same support needs. So talking about what are the best types of beds for women who are a little bit bigger or who have like more issues in the back. I'm going to be doing that, as well as doing some staycations. So I'll be featuring some hotels in Boston that I know a lot of us want to go on vacation. A lot of us want to get out of the house and go somewhere else. So sometimes doing a staycation, whether it's in Rhode Island or somewhere in the Cape, I'm going to do a few of those as well. Partnering with a few brands in Newburyport so you can safely get away without having to, travel and be at risk for COVID.
COVID changed everything about our daily and then our routine, especially like for this summer. Even vacation, we have to select like the best place for us to go.
It's terrible, but I guess when it's health concerns, it's health concerns.
That's true, but I can't wait to see like your host project coming up. It's gonna be like
Yeah. No, I just recently acquired this house, so it's different. It's very different. Even doing my room was tough. I was like, what are I doing here? I'm just so used to, and the rooms it's a Victorian house, so the rooms are really big. I'm so used to, here's a corner and you're good. But when you have so much space to do a lot, you don't know if you have to put too much. I don't know if I have to throw plants everywhere. Like, I don't know what to do, but little by little, I'm working with someone so that I'm getting the best use out of the space.
Oh, so it's gonna be like a lot of makeover on your room as well.
Yes, makeover everywhere, kitchen, bathroom. I have another room, and then this is the living room. So the living room is now going to be made into its own sanctuary pretty soon.
Oh, can't wait to see it.
Oh, I can't wait to show you.
How about in your IG? What do you want to represent? Meaning when people click on your IG or see you in person.
Yeah, I'm all about just like, it first started off with fashion. Fashion was really the, as I told you in the beginning, the thing that I liked. But then I started doing a little bit of fitness because I was someone who played tennis for 6 years, and then I taught tennis for a while. I played volleyball for 5 years, and then I used to play with a league at my gym. So I'm naturally someone that's active. And I knew that was a part of my life that I like to share as well. And I knew there are people who, as being bigger women, they've been afraid to be in gyms because of people laughing or telling them they look like whatever, or they just never were comfortable with working out in front of people. So I wanted them to kind of see how I do it. And if they want to come with me, if they're in the Boston area, I would love to have them, things of that nature. So fitness became a really big thing. And then I started going to a lot more food places in Boston. So I started showing food. One of my favorite places is Double Chin. I can go there every day. I love the owners there. Yes. Gloria's amazing. Emily's amazing. I love it over there. So I little by little start to find ways of engaging and finding different things about my life that I feel are important.
That's really great. That's why. That's how you build a confidence for your audience as well, and deliver to them. You can be like anything you want if you work on it.
Exactly.
I do love that. Actually, I've been like really love it, the place, and then the taste of the food, and it's kind of like Asian fusion.
Yeah. No, it's HK fusion. I love it. There's some foods I would never ever have, and then I had it. I was like, especially, I think she has something called like hot dog buns or something. So good. I would never think to just throw a hot dog inside a bun and start eating it. I'm like, yeah, of course, this is how you eat hot dogs, right? But it's really good, especially like her desserts. I haven't had Asian desserts before. Mm-hmm. They were amazing. So that's one of the places that I will continue to feature on my platform all the time because it's that good.
Glad to know it. Like, I didn't know that you really love Asian food as well.
Oh, Chinatown is one of my favorite places to go. Outside of there's Crave, that's across the street. That's more American style food as well. Another place that I've been most recently, Hot Pot, I think it's called Hot Pot.
Hot Pot, yes.
Yeah, there's a Hot Pot place that's there that I typically go to. I love it a lot. And I think that's about it. There's the Baba Bakery that's right next door as well.
Oh, yes, that's true. Yeah. Yeah. How about like your favorite spot during the photo shoot in Boston?
Oh my gosh. I love taking a picture around the Museum of Fine Arts. Mm-hmm. Another place I like to take a picture is Acorn Street, around that area in Beacon Hill. I love the lighting over there. Different places evoke different vibes. So during the summer, I like to shoot near the beach sometimes. During the fall, I really like the Beacon Hill area. During the winter, some places in downtown look really good because you have the snow falling or they have the trees and all the decorations. During the spring, I like the Arboretum a lot. The Arboretum's really good in the spring because the trees are transitioning and they're beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I could shoot like even on my street. As long as I have the right photographer and have the right angles, that's all that matters.
That's true. No matter the spot, as long as you can nail it your style, like
Exactly. Yep.
as a blogger, there is a lot of like new influencer coming up in Boston. Do you have anything to say to them?
Yeah. Don't let the saturation or even the I wouldn't say mean girls because I haven't met a lot, but there's a lot of clickiness. It's like these girls go with this girls. You got like it's easy just to go up, say hello. I heard this quote once that said, you miss all of the shots you don't take. Meaning if you don't actually put yourself out there because you're scared, then you're never going to know like what your capabilities are. I would definitely like what I like or what I have been experiencing a lot lately where bloggers or people who want to start doing influencing, they'd reach out to me and say, hey, I would like to meet up with you. And I appreciate that. I actually do appreciate that because not only does it allow me to take them to places that I may have like a contact with, like I would probably bring them to Double Chin and they could possibly meet with Gloria. And that could be one of the first places that they do a collaboration with. I like that. Don't be afraid to talk to people. In the beginning, I didn't have a lot of money because I just graduated college. So I got really good with buying I got one credit card for like $800 or $900. I would buy and then return, buy and then return. So I did that for a good like 6 months until my first brand offered me money. And I kept doing that until the point where I didn't have to do it anymore. Now it's like, oh, I don't want to do it this week, maybe next week or something. But a lot of it is you got to put the work up front. You got to know what to do on social media, know your hashtags, always have quality content. While you could take really great pictures on the phone, I wouldn't do it unless you've mastered the proficiency of high quality. You don't just take them in the mirror, but you just have to know exactly what it is that your trajectory is. So if you're really trying to work with high-end brands, you wouldn't want to bring low-end equipment to a high-end brand. So researching your market and understanding that it's going to take a lot of work in the beginning. You're going to get a lot of no's, but once you get the yeses, you start to work a little harder, you work smarter, you work faster, and it becomes a little easier. But the first step is to truly introduce yourself and start talking.
In the first year, actually, it's kind of hard, but after that, actually, when brands see your content and know, okay, what you're looking for, it's gonna be more easier because you can select your market as well.
Yep, 100%.
That's true. Like, thank you so much for your time for today. We learned so much, like about confidence, about your style, about how you place to go in Boston. There's a lot of like photo shoot place as well. It's like,
oh yeah, there's a lot. I'm shooting tomorrow, so that a new location tomorrow. There's always a new location.
I'm so excited about your house as well, like to see it gonna turns out. And yeah, thank you and have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
Yes, bye bye.
Bye.